Have you ever thought about where sugar comes from? It's a fascinating process that starts long before it reaches your kitchen. Sure, we see it in bags at the grocery store, neatly packaged and ready to use. But there's a whole journey before that. A journey that involves nature, technology, and human effort. Today, we're going on an adventure to see how sugar beets transform into the sweet crystals we know and love. It's a journey that spans fields, factories, and a lot of hard work. It all starts on vast farms where sugar beets grow plump and sweet beneath the sun. These fields are carefully tended by farmers who understand the delicate balance of nature. These aren't your ordinary garden beets. They are a special variety, cultivated specifically for their high sugar content. Sugar beets are special, grown specifically for their high sugar content. They are the result of years of agricultural research and selective breeding. After months of soaking up sunshine and nutrients, the beets are ready for harvest. This is a crucial time when farmers use specialized machinery to gather the beets efficiently. This is where our journey truly begins. The harvested beets are loaded into trucks and transported to processing plants. The sugar beets journey from farm to factory is a testament to human ingenuity. At the factory, the beets undergo a series of processes to extract the sugar. We've developed incredible machines and processes to make this transformation possible. These machines wash, slice, and cook the beets to release the sugar. Join me as we explore each stage of this remarkable journey, marveling at the science and engineering that goes into every grain of sugar. From extraction to purification, each step is meticulously designed. Get ready to discover a hidden world within a simple sugar crystal. It's a world of innovation, dedication, and the sweet rewards of hard work. Harvest time is a busy and exciting time on the sugar beet farm. It's a period filled with anticipation and hard work, as farmers and workers come together to gather the fruits of their labor. Giant machines resembling spaceships on wheels move across the fields. These impressive pieces of technology are essential for the efficiency of the harvest. These are beet harvesters, and they make quick work of the harvest. With their powerful engines and precise mechanisms, they can cover vast areas in a short amount of time. The harvesters lift the beets from the ground, chop off the leaves, and load them into waiting trucks. This seamless process ensures that the beets are handled with care and efficiency. The trucks, filled to the brim with muddy beets, embark on a journey to the sugar factory. These trucks are a vital link in the chain, transporting the beets from the fields to the next stage of their journey. At the factory, the beets are unloaded into massive piles, forming mountains of sweetness. These towering heaps of beets are a testament to the hard work and dedication of everyone involved in the harvest. The air is thick with the earthy aroma of freshly harvested beets. This distinctive scent is a reminder of the natural origins of the sugar we consume. It's a sensory experience that speaks to the sheer scale of sugar production. The sights, sounds, and smells all come together to create a unique atmosphere. These mountains of beets represent the culmination of months of hard work by farmers. From planting to tending the crops, every step has led to this moment. The success of the harvest depends on factors like weather, soil conditions, and careful cultivation. Each of these elements plays a crucial role in determining the quality and quantity of the harvest. But the journey is far from over. The beets still have a long way to go before they become the sugar that sweetens our lives. These humble root vegetables are about to undergo a remarkable transformation. Through a series of complex processes, they will be turned into the sugar that we use every day in our kitchens and food products. Once inside the sugar factory, the beets begin a carefully orchestrated journey through a labyrinth of machinery. The first step is a thorough cleaning. The beets are tumbled and washed to remove dirt, rocks, and debris picked up in the field. Imagine a giant washing machine, but instead of clothes, it's filled with tons of sugar beets. Water jets spray the beets from all angles, while rotating brushes scrub away any stubborn dirt. The muddy water is then treated and recycled, minimizing the factory's environmental impact. Cleanliness is crucial in sugar production. Any remaining impurities can affect the taste and quality of the final product. From here, the beets are ready for the next stage of their transformation, where they'll be sliced and diced in a most unexpected way. The washing process is a crucial step in sugar production. Beets arrive at the factory covered in dirt, rocks, and other debris from the field. All these impurities need to be removed before the sugar extraction can begin. The beets are first washed in a large tank filled with water. The water is agitated, creating a swirling vortex that tumbles the beets and loosens the dirt. Rotating brushes along the sides of the tank scrub away any remaining debris. The dirty water is then drained away and treated before being released back into the environment. This ensures that the sugar factory operates sustainably and minimizes its impact on the surrounding ecosystem. The clean beets are now ready for the next stage of their journey, where they'll be transformed into thin strips called cossettes. Section 5. Cossettes. Turning beets into edible spaghetti. The clean beets are now ready to be sliced, but we're not making beet salad here. The beets are fed into machines equipped with sharp blades that cut them into thin strips. These strips are called cossettes, and they resemble nothing so much as edible spaghetti. Why cossettes? Cutting the beets into thin strips increases their surface area. This is crucial for the next step, extracting the sugar. The greater the surface area, the more efficiently the sugar can be extracted. Imagine trying to make tea with a whole apple versus a sliced apple. The sliced apple, with its greater surface area, will release its flavor much faster. The same principle applies to sugar beets. The cossettes allow for maximum sugar extraction in the shortest amount of time. Section 6. The sweetness within. Extracting sugar with hot water. Now comes the moment of truth, extracting the sugar. The cossettes are placed in large vessels called diffusers. Hot water is then circulated through the diffusers, dissolving the sugar from the beet cells. Think of it like brewing a giant pot of beet tea. The hot water acts as a solvent, pulling the sugar molecules out of the cossettes. This process is carefully controlled to ensure that the optimal amount of sugar is extracted. The resulting liquid is called raw juice, and it contains about 15% sugar. The raw juice is still a far cry from the pure white sugar we're used to. It's dark, cloudy, and contains impurities, but it's a crucial step in the process, unlocking the sweetness hidden within the sugar beets. Section 7. A chemistry magic show. Purification and filtration. In this section, we delve into the fascinating process that transforms raw sugar beet juice into the refined sugar we use every day. The raw juice, though sweet, isn't quite ready for our tables. It's a murky liquid filled with various impurities that need to be meticulously removed. These impurities include soil, plant fibers, and other organic materials that can affect the taste and quality of the final product. This is where the process gets a little bit like a chemistry magic show. The transformation begins with the addition of specific chemicals. Lime, or calcium hydroxide, is added to the raw juice. This step is crucial as it initiates the purification process. The lime causes impurities to clump together and settle at the bottom of the tank, making them easier to remove. Then, carbon dioxide is bubbled through the juice. This step is essential for the next phase of purification. The carbon dioxide reacts with the lime to form calcium carbonate, which further traps impurities, ensuring a cleaner juice. The purified juice is then filtered through a series of cloths to remove any remaining solid particles. This filtration process is meticulous and ensures that the juice is as clean as possible. This process, known as clarification, results in a clear golden liquid that's much closer to the sugar we know and love. The transformation is almost magical, but we're not quite there yet. The journey from raw juice to refined sugar involves several more steps. We still need to concentrate this sweet liquid and transform it into crystals. This final step is where the juice becomes the sugar crystals that are familiar to us, ready to sweeten our favorite dishes and beverages. Section 8. From syrup to sugar. The magic of crystallization. The purified juice, now free of impurities, is still too thin to be considered sugar. It needs to be concentrated, removing excess water to leave behind a thick syrup. This is where things start to get really interesting, as we witness the magic of crystallization. The clarified juice is boiled in large vacuum pans. The vacuum lowers the boiling point of the juice, preventing it from caramelizing or burning. As the water evaporates, the juice becomes increasingly concentrated. At a certain concentration, tiny sugar crystals begin to form. These crystals act as seeds, attracting more sugar molecules from the surrounding syrup. The crystals grow larger and larger, eventually forming the familiar white sugar crystals we know and love. The final step is to dry and cool these crystals, preparing them for packaging.